Hi everyone, I thought I'd go ahead and do a video on building a PC. Maybe you've never built one before. It's been a while since I've done one, so I thought I'd go ahead and video it, take you all through the process, and maybe you all can learn something with me. It's been so long since I've built a PC, I didn't realize how much technology really has evolved, and so that's why I wanted to take everybody through that today, talk about the components I bought, and then go ahead and do the build together. Like I said, hopefully you can learn something for it. Down in the notes, I'll put the things that I purchased for it. So the processor that I got, Intel Core Ultra 9 285K. That's the name of the processor. Compatible motherboard. The ProArt Z890 Creator Wi-Fi. 96 gigabytes of RAM. This is 2 sticks of DDR5 RAM, which is the fastest kind of style nowadays, and this is 6400 speed. And instead of doing 4 DIMMs, 4 memory modules, I went ahead and got 2, because I did understand that that's supposed to run a little bit faster with 2. And again, I think 96 gigabytes should last me for a while. And when I started looking at hard drives and watching builds and stuff, I didn't realize that nowadays with these modern motherboards, you can take really fast SSD drives, kind of the latest those, and they actually mount right onto the motherboard. Again, it is an SSD drive, but it's got that form factor, as you see, kind of like a little chip that slides right into the motherboard. This is a Samsung 990 Evo Plus. So I got the 2 terabyte for Windows, and then I got an additional 8 terabytes on like 2 4 terabyte drives. Those will also go right onto the motherboard. I did get my graphics card, NVIDIA RTX 5080. ASUS Prime OC Edition. To power it all, I got this 1000 watt power supply made by ASUS. And to cool it all down, Arctic Liquid Freezer 3 Pro 360. And then to put all of this in, Antic Flux Pro. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna go ahead and do the build. I'll take you through the build with me. We can learn together. Hopefully I won't fry too many components. And then when all is said and done, again, hopefully you'll learn some for it. turn on the switch to the power supply. I see a red LED up here. Let's hit the power button and see what happens. So I'm not sure what this Intel Rapid Storage technology is, but I turned it on. I'm going to have to kind of look that up. But here's something that's really important, XMP. So XMP has to do with the memory speed. With this disabled, the memory is going to run slower. We need to enable this to take advantage of the higher memory speed. DDR5 6400, so it recognizes the speed of the memory, and I think it's basically automatically setting memory speed here. Okay, so I turned off that Intel Rapid Storage technology, and now instead of RAID, it's showing NVMe. So let's see if that does it. And now, as you see, I'm able to see the disks. It says, let's connect you to a network, and it's asking for a driver. Okay, so what I did was I went onto my other computer, went onto the ASUS website. Of course, this is an ASUS motherboard, and I downloaded the drivers. So now that I've done that, I'm able to see my networks. Okay, so it did connect up. I think Windows 11 just requires the internet connection. The build is complete. Everything is working really well. You can even see here that the case is providing the CPU and graphics processor temperatures. So I hope you found this video helpful. Let me know how your build goes down in the comments.